Greetings, everyone. It's nice to be with you somewhat in person through this medium of Zoom. I think we're going to be getting very accustomed to it over the next many months. I know some of you already are, and it's really been a wonderful replacement for our ability to actually get together in person. I wanted to just let you know about what's going on in Ananda Portland and bring you up to date on a number of things and also let you know what we're looking at in the future. First off, the temple, of course, as you know, is closed, as is the school, but there's no lack of activity, believe me. The Sunday services have been ongoing, somewhat abbreviated, but we've added the fire ceremony now. And we've also had some lovely guests, and we will continue to have guest speakers as well as the ministers that you are already familiar with. And the school, Rose has continued to offer classes to her group, and that will continue through the remainder of the school year. So there's been a lot going on, even though there isn't, unfortunately, the ability to have you there with us. We are also via Zoom doing a number of classes, and we will be doing more. We just completed our Raja Yoga course, and we have a number of very fine folks who are going on to the Exploring Discipleship and hopefully with Kriya preparation. Healing Prayer Council meets weekly on Wednesdays. You're always welcome to join that. Hanuman is leading. Just be in touch with him if you would like to join that. Lorna is offering noon meditation on weekdays for 30 minutes. And we will be resuming our book study of Asha's book, Light Bearer. Stay tuned. We'll let you know in our upcoming newsletter the days that we'll be doing that, probably on a weekly basis, a chapter at a time. And even if you haven't been part of the class so far, we invite you to join us. It's just wonderful discussion and an opportunity to really get to know the history of Ananda and particularly of Swami through this wonderful book that Asha wrote. We're going to be adding Learn to Meditate classes again on a weekly basis, and probably a lot more, but we will always either send you links or let you know how you can tune in to the various programs that we are offering. To let you know a little bit about what's going on around Ananda, other than just in Portland, Spiritual Renewal Week this year, which is scheduled for June 29th, Monday through Sunday, July the 5th. That will be online also, but it will include people from all over the Ananda world. Doing panel groups, classes, tours. It'll be almost like being there. We just won't be there in person. But I know that Jyotish and Devi are putting together a wonderful program, and it'll be great to have everybody tuning into that. We'll still be at home, I think, though we're also going to look at how we might be able to do a little bit more outside, because as you've probably been reading, outside is a little bit safer than some of the more enclosed environments. And that's, of course, one of the reasons that we're not going to be able to reopen the temple for the foreseeable future. It's just too risky at this point. Oregon is getting back to business a little bit more as usual, though still quite unusual. And it needs to, we need to take a look at what the effect of that is going to be. Is there going to be a second wave, or is it going to be manageable? So we're, like everybody else, kind of taking it a day at a time, a week at a time, and we'll always let you know what's coming up. Just to let you know a little bit about, well, actually, before I do that, let me tell you about our Yogananda 100 festival that was going to be in July, celebrating, of course, Master's arrival in America 100 years ago. We're going to be moving our event from July to September. It will very likely still be primarily online, but we will have guests from all over the Ananda world again. Jyotish and Devi, of course, and I'm sure we'll have other folks participating for a weekend. It'll be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so we'll keep you informed on how that's all shaping up. We're putting it all together right now. And now I wanted to tell you just about how we're doing financially. And I want you to know too that we're very grateful that folks have continued to be supportive, and we really are in good shape. We also acquired one of the SBA, the Small Business Association loans. It's a forgivable loan, and it will enable us to meet our payroll for both the temple and the school for the remainder of the school year for a 2 or 3 month period. Very helpful. And as I said, it's forgivable. So as long as we utilize it appropriately for payroll, and it also enables us to apply health insurance costs and utilities. And so that, in conjunction with the tithing and donations we've been receiving, I think we'll be doing just fine. Looking ahead to what's in the future for Ananda Portland, it's probably a lot more of what you're seeing right now. We are continuing to add classes, but very likely will not be meeting at the temple in large groups. It's just too risky, and we are very, very happy to report that nobody within our Sangha has reported COVID-19 symptoms, and we absolutely want to keep it that way. If we are able to make some adjustments, we certainly will. And again, just sort of stay tuned. That's pretty much it for now. I want you to know that we, and I'm speaking on behalf of the entire ministry, we're here for you guys, and we are available anytime you need to call for any particular reason, just to chat. It's nice. We'll be adding a little bit more of these kinds of little vignettes from other people, so that you'll find out how we're all doing, and you may be invited to record one of these videos yourself. But thank you for your continued support, for your service, for your deep devotion, and we look forward to seeing you in a Zoom class, or maybe even in person from about 6 feet away with a mask on, of course. And again, God bless, and thanks so much for just being out there and being who you are.